And we played instruments on stage then as solo artists. So once I think we started Why Don't We, it was like almost a little like, I don't know. I feel like in the music industry, there's a little pressure to like fit a certain mold, especially when you're five guys in a band. And we're like, all right, we're gonna try to do that a little bit. And I felt like because this whole new era for us is really us, and we're writing the music and producing on it, and like it feels like the most genuine stuff might as well like bring back instruments because we can all play instruments. So yeah, that was the decision there.
I did get a lot of questions, especially from Caitlin TCK on Twitter, with so many of the songs being kind of repetitive out there these days. How did you and the rest of your crew work in the writing process to make your music, your original music, really stand out?
That's a great question. Um, I just I feel like
We
um,
stumped you today, huh?
no, that's a good question. I feel like we were just going with what we felt like we needed to do, and like the stars were just sort of aligning in a way. Like we just really would, if we had any sort of melody or concept, I would come in sometimes with a concept for a song, and we would just run with it. And because there's five different personalities in the band, we can all be honest with each other and be encouraging to each other and push each other to get the very best idea, like always trying to fight for the best melody and figure out what the best option for the song is. um, but yeah, I wouldn't say that we like were basing it off of anything on radio and stuff right now. It was very just like what we wanted to do, I guess.
And I love that you're being original and not really fitting to the mold of, what's going to sell, but it's more of what's like in your guys, in your heart, the stories and the messages that you want to portray.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful thing when then that actually is something that sells a lot too. So it's like, wow, that's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
authenticity, it sells.
Yeah, apparently. Crazy.
So you and the rest of the band took a really long social media break and a hiatus. What did you specifically learn about yourself and about life during that time period?
Yeah. I mean, so much. I think America learned a lot during that time, just in terms of all of the amazing, change and social justice stuff that happened during that time. And that was a really cool thing to watch, and also part of the reason that we decided to kind of wait a little longer. I mean, obviously, COVID like pushed back our date for like when we were going to come back, but then it was like obviously there's a lot more important things being talked about right now in the world than our music. Like we gotta just wait for the right time, and during that time, when we were waiting extra long, is when we wrote Fallen. So I'm kind of, I don't know. I think everything happens for a reason, and this year's been a super self-reflective time for me. It's the first time we've actually like been in one place for a second. Like, we started the band and instantly went on tour for like three and a half years. So it's been nice to like just be living a little bit normal, like normal life, waking up and getting coffee and actually doing laundry and that kind of a
Oh,
thing.
that's my worst like chore. That and the dishes. Like those are the two
Same,
things that I hate in life.
same. Yeah, I'm getting better at them, so that's good.
What did you learn? Because I don't think I learned anything.
Just that I have to do them. Otherwise, there's like piles of clothes that that
I learned to
fill
read
up in my room.
I learned to read the tags because apparently things are supposed to be in cold water or in
Oh yeah, this is true. This is true.
beats me. Do you actually, can you give us any details on this new album you guys are working on, or is that all hush hush? We'll find out when we
It's
find
a
out.
little bit hush hush. I'm not really supposed to talk about it very much, but I can tell you that there's 10 songs on it,
Okay.
and it's all just written by us, which is cool. And if you listen from top to bottom, it'll tell a story of a relationship, and it's very honest. You can say
And
that.
that's where we're going to end because you can't
Yes.
say anymore. Actually, your fans are really, they know how to get around it because they were tweeting me and asking me to ask you, what your favorite track number was. Not the song, but the
Oh,
number. Do you happen to know that?
I think it's number one. I think it is.
And that isn't Fallen.
I don't think that'll be fun.
Okay.
We've just been passing around like a hypothetical track list. It's not even fully in, but I think right now it's number one if that track list stays how it is.
Okay,
I
so
can
we'll
say
have to
that.
definitely come back and redo this just in case
Yes.
the things
Yes.
moved
When the
around.
album comes out, I'll let you know if it actually is that one.
So you do have a lot of fans around the world. I've gotten messages from Greece, the UK, Hungary, Spain, Latin America. Where have you not been yet?
I haven't been to Greece. I haven't been to Latin America. I'm so there's been a lot of places that we've been, but a lot of places that we still have to go. Like I really want to do a South American tour at some point. Um, that's been something we've talked about a lot, and we're probably going to do during this time, but we can't tour right now. So whenever we're allowed to tour again, Latin America for sure. Um, I also want to go to see. Let's see. There's so many things in the world I want to see, but I want to go to like South Africa. I've never been,
Haven't either.
and I want. Let's see. I don't know. There's a lot of spots I want to go. I want to see the world and see different cultures, and I think it's. I've never been to like a third world country before, and I'd love to like go see that and like try to help out some in some way or volunteer or something like that. I think that would be super helpful and just impactful in life to see like all sorts of different ways of living.
Do you have any plans on I know that COVID has really made the album go back and touring is I don't know what these days, but
Yeah.
is a drive-through type of tour in the works? A thought?
What would a drive-through tour look like?
I mean, you drive, people drive in, and it's like a movie theater, but
Oh,
you're
a
the only one on
drive-in.
stage.
I was picturing like a drive-through, like a restaurant, and they would like each take turns coming through, and we'd sing to them. No,
That would be awesome.
that would be
That's
awesome.
definitely
I
that's a
don't
new way
know.
of meet and greet.
Um, I don't know. I think that we've had some talks about either doing like a drive-in type thing or a virtual show of some sort, but we'll probably do that closer to when the album comes out. Um, I don't know. We have none of those talks have gotten real yet, so we'll see.
Well, I'm gonna make
I
one
know
touch.
we'll be doing like some live performances of Fallen though, like for TV shows and stuff like that coming up. So that'll be good.
Okay, I'm gonna click on the question buttons below. So let's see who
Okay.
we have in the chat. Um, oh, this one's actually a good one. This is from IMA Limelight 12. What
Okay.
advice would you give to the next generation of artists?
Wow. Let's see. I would say visualization is a great tool. I remember sitting in my bed and like literally visualizing being on stage and want like having and being able to have an impact on a lot of people in a positive way and like really just wanting that like with my whole being. And I think that like stuff like that can come to fruition. I think the mind is a powerful thing, and if you can really like say that out into the world, like it'll come back to you maybe.
Well, you've been definitely on the grind for like the last 6 years because I think I remember the first time I saw you in concert in New Jersey when you were solo was like 2014.
No way, you
Yeah,
came to a show in 2014?
yeah, I game changed.
Yo, what?
Yeah, so
That's
that's how I scrolled back
insane.
this morning to like look at pictures, and I was like, "That's right, I did see him."
That's so wild. Oh my gosh, that must have been like one of my first shows ever that
It
you
was
came
one of
to.
the social media like it was before like DigiFest and before you were at iPlay
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. No, I was so excited that anyone even wanted me to like come to do their show. I was like, what the heck? Like they want me to come sing? That's crazy.
Listen, you had girls chasing you then, and you have a million times more chasing you right now. So you definitely did something right.
Yeah, it's been quite the journey. That's so wild though that you've like witnessed that. Oh my gosh.
I wish I had to find all the videos on like my hard drive because nothing stayed on my
Please, like
computer this whole time.
you should DM them to me or something on Instagram. I really want to see.
Okay, I do. I actually have a picture too. I'll send it to you.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, I'm back in the questions. Oh, they want to know about TikTok. Are you on the app? Have you done any of the dances? Like, what's that going for?
I am on TikTok. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're doing with their algorithm, but like it is impossible to scroll off the app once you're on your For You page because it understands what you like and then only gives you things that you think are funny. So I don't know. I've gotten to like a musician side of TikTok, and there's all these like really cool like kids writing songs, and like I'm always looking at that. I haven't really tried any of the dances. I tried one at one point, but that was pretty funny.
Which one?
Um, it's like, what's the? I don't
You
even
want
know
to
what the
show
song
me? Because
is.
I'll gladly watch the moves.
No, I don't think so. Uh, I forgot what it's called, but I tried it once.
Did you learn anything? Did you take up any new hobbies during quarantine? While you were home? Because I know you went home to like your hometown for a little bit too.
Yeah. I went home to Minnesota, and that was cool. I actually learned how to cook a little bit. Like I got good at making steak, so that's like a pretty good life skill to have. I feel like. Um, and I started running a lot when I was home. I ran like over 100 miles um, in a month or something, just because I had nothing else to do. And
Your legs
yeah,
must look great.
shout out to my sister on that. She like made me do it, and then I loved it after a while. I started painting along to Bob Ross. That's been a good way to pass time.
It
But
sounds like it.
yeah, totally.
Okay, I'm back in the questions, Jonah, for one more. Um, how do you think that you guys have progressed as artists from 8 letters to this album now?
So much. We've, I mean, I feel like we've just grown into ourselves, and also like we're so much more confident as artists now. I think, I mean, the Eight Letters album is like, it'll always have a special place in my heart, and I love that album because, I mean, it was such a cool experience. That was the first time we were working with our label, and we were in all these cool studio sessions with the best writers and producers, and we're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, and we got to learn so much from that. And like, I mean, I still know a lot of writers from that process, and we're friends, and like I it's so valuable. um, and I think we got to understand what we like and what we kind of don't like from the writing side of things. And then also the Eight Letters album like was successful enough to where we got to tour around the world and like, you know, do shows everywhere and like see things and meet people and see different cultures. And like now I feel like we have stories to tell, you know, um
You're grown up.
yeah. And I think it was time where we on tour like had we started writing a ton. Like that's just all we did after shows. Like me and Daniel would just run to a hotel room or in the back of the bus and just start an idea because it was fun. Like we were just, that's what we were doing to, I mean, what else are you gonna do? Just go lay in your bunk or whatever. So that started on tour, and then by the time January hit this year, we had like, I mean, probably 100 songs that we just made on tour. Some of them weren't that great. Some of them were awesome. And we're like, okay, let's go through these and see what we got. And that's kind of how the album process started, because we played them for management and this mixer named Jason Joshua. And like, they were like, holy shit, you guys, this is really, really good. And we should just go for this. Like, why not? Like, this is you guys. Like, this is what, like, I don't know. So that was like the first time anyone was like, you guys need to do this. And that was awesome. And so this whole album will be just us, which is exciting.
And I'm super excited to hear it whenever it comes out. So definitely keep us updated. Jonah, thank you so much for joining us today. Everybody has to listen to Fallen. I listened to it 4 times on my way home. It's okay.
Let's
Those are my 4 views
go. That's
on
what I'm
YouTube
talking about.
today.
That's awesome.
And enjoy the rest of your day and have a wonderful dip in your pool.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a great day. And yeah, DM me those pictures. I want to see.
Oh, I definitely will. Don't you worry.
All right.
Bye, Jonah.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Jonah from Why Don't We? Loved having him. Thank you for joining us today. I'm sorry I couldn't get to all the questions, but definitely the next time, maybe yours will definitely go up. Jonah Marais from Why Don't We? Check out their song Fallen playing on B98.5. I'm Lenny, and I'll see you guys later.